Got to keep on moving, keep on moving. Blues falling down like rain. Blues falling down like rain.
Hi, and welcome to Masters of the Delta Blues Guitar with Kevin Duggan.
Blues falling down like rain. So that's Hellhound on My Trail, and it's probably not exactly the way he plays it, but I tried playing this in an open D tuning, and it seems to work better for me in an open D minor tuning. So rather than have D, A, D, F sharp, A, D, I have D, A, D, F, A, D. And I tried some different ways of doing this, and I tried to do it so I could sing to it. It's just an absolutely phenomenal song. I can just hear so much rhythm in it. I don't know, probably when I'm singing it you can't hear it, but I just think it's an absolutely beautiful blues song. So it starts off like this, with just two, you're just using two fingers, and you're up on the 4th fret. So you have your A string right here on your 2nd string up, open, and then the string above and below it. And then you just slide that down chromatically. So it's, and then you're picking it up. Then you hammer down. Then do a pinch to your 2 open Ds. Then this turnaround that he's doing all the way through the song. Then he comes to this part, and this seemed to work in good with the minor tuning too, where you have your 3rd string on the 1st fret, and you're hitting the 2 strings. One would be the A string, and the other string would be what would normally be your F, would normally be your G, but it's an F now. Then so right there, I'm only using one finger. And what I'm doing is I'm hitting the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And I'm using 2 fingers, which doesn't mean you necessarily have to do the same thing. I'm using 2 fingers, going from the 1st fret of the 3rd string to the 2nd fret. So, and I'm using 2 fingers to pluck the strings, because I'm plucking both what would normally be a G string and what would normally be a B string in standard tuning. Then you come down to this, which is, so I'm not even touching the highest string. Then you come down to this, which is the 3rd fret on the 2nd string and the 1st fret on the 3rd string. So it goes like this. If you wanted to put that alternating bass in. Which he does. So you're taking your D shape, what looks just like a D in a standard tuning, and you're taking the top finger off and sliding that right down to your 7th fret. So if I'm plucking on the top 2, I get a sound like this. Add the D bass up very top. So then you put a bend in. And take the highest string finger off. then down to your 5th fret, the exact same shape, and don't bend this fifth on the 5th fret. Then down to the 2nd. So what you have is 7th, 5th, 2nd. So the first part is, I got to keep on moving, is keep on moving. Then down to the 5th, keep on moving. Then back up to the 5th, Hellhound, bending it. Hellhound on my trail, then down, unison, top 2 strings, fretted on the 5th, the 2nd string, trail. Then you go into the turnaround. Then he does this, Hellhound on my trail. Back to the turnaround. So that's on the 4th, up to the 7th, same D shape, 4th up to the 7th. Back to the 4th, Hellhound, D, down to your 2nd, on my trail. Then he does a this type of a sound. So he's sliding to the 5th fret on the open top D. Or you could slide up to the 7th. If you think that sounds better. Or up the 5th. Kind of sounds good there. Then back to your turnaround. So that's a beautiful song, and it's got some beautiful rhythm in it that I can hear. It's really, for me, it was really hard to get down, just getting the right tuning, and I probably modified it a little bit so I could sing along with it. But hopefully that helps. Thanks. This is Masters of Delta Blues Guitar. And that's Hellhound on My Trail by Robert Johnson, the great.
Stay tuned, and thanks.